Guys, speaking of a long way to go to hand jobs, your next act is ready to come to the stage. Are you ready for your next act, Manantler? We have 2 more after this. Please welcome our friend Jack Skorhod, everybody. Give it up for your next act, Jack Skorhod.
So the other night, I was getting my dick tattooed. Yeah, that's the last time I played Truth or Dare with my kids. You can tell a lot about a person by the kind of tattoos they've got. Years ago, you'd see somebody, he'd have a neck tattoo, and it was immediate warning, look out. I'll slit your throat, fuck your wife, eat your kids. These days you see a guy, he's got a neck tattoo, he is spelling your name wrong on your drink order at Starbucks. I got my ex-wife's name tattooed on me. Wouldn't recommend it. Getting tattoos covered up is not cheap, and you have any idea how hard it is to find another woman named Trixie. When I first met my ex, she told me she was bipolar. She was very unpredictable. She went to a bar one time and she brought another woman home with her, pretty much fulfilling every guy's fantasy. Unfortunately, it was drag queen night. Yeah, I'm still pulling glitter out of my ass. Looking back, I kind of did wonder why Cher was at a bar in Oshawa. But the week after went a lot better because she brought home Joan Rivers. So, if you ever think of getting a tattoo, you got to make sure the shop lives up to certain standards, like is it clean? Are the needles sterile? Does the artist know how to spell mom? Went to a shop one time and the main artist to get 2 eye patches. Yeah, that was the longest session of my life. I kept having to say, hey buddy, I'm sitting over here. Should have known something was up because his portfolio was nothing but stick figures drawn in crayon. And the apprentice was a 5-year-old kid. His rates were really cheap, but he did not color within the lines. So, I got 4 kids, and as a dad, it's my responsibility to teach them to grow up to be kinder and gentler human beings. So anytime we're out and we see somebody begging for change and they're at the side of the road holding a sign that reads, "Will work for food," I will stop and I'll get the gentleman a soup and a coffee, and then I'll get on to babysit my kids when I go to the strip club. People always say to me, hey Jack, you got 4 kids, how do you manage? A lot of heavy drinking and anger management therapy. My therapist said to me that I should write letters to the people that you hate and then burn them. I did that, and now I don't know what to do with the letters. You got the same therapist, don't you? My biggest worry as a dad is that somebody will kidnap my kids from our house at 357 Medford Drive. Keep a spare key under the mat. And if you want to ride after the show, I'm parked out back. Always makes me laugh when my kids try to suck up to me by saying, hey Dad, which kid's your favorite? Yeah, somebody else's. Or when they come up to me looking for advice, I say, are you fucking kidding me? I'm the guy that married your mom, remember? Now that the nicer weather is here, my kids, they're enjoying playing out in the front yard, but with 4 kids, unfortunately, my front yard isn't big enough, so sometimes they end up playing on the neighbor's yard, and unfortunately, he's a bit cranky. He came over yelling at me, telling me, keep your little bastards away from me. Keep them away, or I'll do something about it. So I said, okay, fine, I'll take care of it. I did the right thing. I had him registered as a sex offender. I love taking my kids camping deep in the woods, but somehow they always manage to find their way home. I don't understand camping. You know, my buddy said, oh, Jack, get out there into the wilderness and, you know, look up at the stars. And no TV, no Wi-Fi. It's like, you fucker, I work 5 days a week so I can have those things. Is it just me, or do people that enjoy camping are secretly cosplaying as homeless people? Are there any anti-vaxxers in the room tonight? No? Okay, probably too sick to come out. Recently started dating again, and I'm trying to, just selectively date anti-vaxxer moms, because 8 years of child support is a hell of a lot cheaper than 18. True story, if you say anti-vax 3 times in a mirror, Jenny McCarthy will appear with a copy of her new book. That was the mom and her 2-year-old, he was having a bit of a temper tantrum. She got all embarrassed, she tried excusing it and saying, oh, that's just a terrible twos. Really, it's more like a midlife crisis to me. I don't know. These anti-vaxxer jokes, they will never get old. Just like their kids. I feel bad today for kids. Thanks to the internet, they will never know the joy of jerking off to the lingerie section of the Sears catalog. See? You know what I'm Brad. Brad knows what I'm talking about, right? My oldest son, he's 14. I recently discovered his porn search history on the browser. That was real embarrassing. Double penetration, pregnancy porn, bukkake. That's just the stuff on my list. Personally, I'm into midget porn, or the PC version of Little Fuckers. You're probably wondering why. I'll tell you why, because they make my tattooed dick look huge. I used to hate it when I was a kid, and I'd hurt myself. I'd go up to my dad and I'd be crying. It's like, Dad, it hurts when I go like this. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. And my dad, the asshole that he was, he'd say, well, son, then don't do that. And he'd laugh and he'd laugh, My daddy's a lot older now. He's in a retirement home. He'll call me up once in a while and he'll be crying. Oh, Jack, it hurts when the orderlies abuse me. And I just don't give a shit. Has anybody got a birthday coming up? Oh, is that a yes? What's your name? Come on. Just turned 60? What's your name, sir? Greg? Randy, okay. Honestly, Randy, I don't understand birthdays. It's like your mom and dad had unprotected sex once, and then every year you get a prize as a reminder. I'm sure you probably had this conversation once with your dad. Happy birthday, Randy. 8 years and 9 months ago, your mom and I got wasted, and I bent her over the kitchen table. So here's a baseball glove. Personally, I hope to live to be 100, because then when they come up to me and say, hey, Jack, what's the secret to living a ripe old age? I'll say, well, that's easy. Don't drink, don't smoke, eat right. And every once in a while, try to get fucked in the ass by drag queen. I used to love it when I was a kid and I could go to the store with $1 and I'd come back with a bag of chips, candy bar, pack of gum, bottle of pops, and hockey cards. And these days there's fucking security cameras everywhere. My ex-wife, she's trying to be helpful by, getting me to try out these dating apps on the phone. She recommended I try out this one called Grindr. So far it's nothing but a total sausage fest. Meeting a lot of great guys, wanting to, meet up for a drink, probably to trade dating stories. I got invited to a party next week. They said it was named in my honor. It's called a jack-off party. Kind of nervous. I have no idea what to wear. But speaking of phones, there's a real double standard when it comes to men and women and their phones. Guys are there and their girlfriend can be on it for hours. And guys, do you say anything? Probably not. Whatever. Just don't bother. Guys, they'll be on it for 5 minutes, and their girlfriends and wives will be all over their apps. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Who's this fucking bitch Amber Alert? Still remember when I was a kid and didn't have the best childhood, and I think every kid probably goes through this moment and wonders, am I adopted? Because you're just so different from your mom and dad, and finally just was 9 and I went up to my dad and I said, Dad, tell me the truth. Am I adopted? And he put down his beard and picked me up and put me on his knee and he looked me in the eye and he said, Jack, my boy, why the fuck would I pick you? It was 40 years ago and I still remember that day. The pain, the hurt. But you know what? Every year of that pain and hurt, it made it all worthwhile the day I put him in that fucking retirement home. Thank you, everybody. After Jack Scorehut, who's your host, Luke Kelly.
We're going with Jack. There we go. Jack Scorehut. 2 more comics. We're going to wait for you to go to the bathroom, brother.